swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. So the Nebraska Cornhuskers offense will get first crack at it today. And they are coming off a sensational performance led by this quarterback who's hoping he can build on things, Jesse.
Well, I know, having played the position, when you have a big game, you just can't wait to get back out there again and build on that performance. David, last time out, he was making the right reads. He showed off his arm talent. He had this offense moving up and down the field and finding the end zone, and you know he's excited to take on this defense today.
Yeah, and talking to the defensive coordinators coming into this football game, like, they're not going to do what happened last week. Like, you can't sit back and make the coverages easy for him to diagnose. He'll pick you apart like he did last week. Look for some change-ups and some curveballs for this defense.
Got his man. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? I just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Quick completion on the out. He is denied. Cannot get to the first down marker, and it's fourth down coming. And the Huskers send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Hauls it in and looking upfield. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he... The punt return. So the Illinois Fighting Illini now go on offense, and they'll have it for the first time. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off a defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
All the way down to the 27-yard line before they get him out of bounds, and this offense is threatening. Illinois coming out with a 1st and 10. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Makes the catch. It's Garrett.
You know what I really like about games like this at this point in the season? You find out who you are. You find out whether you're going to stay in the race.
And who can step up and handle the challenge, right? This is easily one of the toughest games to date for both of these programs coming into this one. So there's a lot of eyeballs, David, on this game to find out who's mentally and emotionally the toughest.
Yeah, and we're going to point to this game as we get later in the year and big decisions are made. You've got a top 25 win. You beat them in the middle of the season, X, Y, and Z, so these are big for the resume.
Needs it to keep this drive alive. Picks up enough to give them 1st and 10 from the 11.
Hey, 4th and short, it's time to be physical. You give it to your running back. You can see he gets physical, gets downhill, gets the 1st down.
And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Illini.
This guy just has a nose for the end zone, and you love his ability to find creases, use his speed in the open field, and go score. He's been really good for his offense early this year. That already his 5th rushing touchdown on the season.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. looking to throw on first down. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down.
Well, that one falls incomplete, but you know this guy is a big part of their passing attack. You saw the last game out, he had multiple catches from the running back position. They're going to try to get that established in this game.
Leaves it with the running back. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Unloads to the wideout. It's complete.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there. First down.
You definitely want to commit to the run game. You want to establish the run game. You want the defense to honor it. But if it doesn't work a little later down the road, you might think about airing that puppy out.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. Fights off the defender. Make the stop at the 40, but it's a 10-yard gain and a fresh set of downs. The Huskers are rolling down the field. To the air on first down. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
And that is the way you set the tone, man, early and often. Here in the first quarter, getting your first sack. Nice job by this defense. They had 4 last week, and it's looking like today it's going to be more of the same.
It's complete to the left, and the defense wrestles him to the ground.
And you throw a little hitch route. Nice job getting the ball out of his hands quickly. Wide receiver, quarterback. Nice job being on the same page. Nice completion, nice catch.
He lofts one down the sideline. Touchdown, Nebraska! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. Took the last drive in for a touchdown. They'll try to do it again on this one. Pulls it in. It's Garrett. Out across the 30 mark, down at the 35 after the 10-yard gain. Ball is at the 35. It's 1st and 10. Wants to throw on first down. Looking to the big tight end. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Caught over the middle. It's Sexton. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. Illinois coming back to the line with a 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed in the middle. It's Sexton. He's brought down, but what a play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. A first down for the offense. Wants to throw again. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover.
And that's such a great job of seeing the play, seeing it unfold, breaking on the football, making the interception, and you will absolutely never forget getting that first career INT, that big play, that big moment.
Watches ahead, they'll give him a yard to the 13. Didn't get much on first down, it's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. Gets it out fast. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play. The Cornhuskers line up, trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the wideout. And they fail to hook up on 3rd down.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
They'll start this drive at their own 48. First play of the drive, wants to throw. He's got an open man. Breaks into the open. And he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Illini!
This offense is so good. Man, they can hurt you in so many different ways, and they do it so quick, so explosive. They can put small drives together, big drives together. They've really had a great year, and that's why they're a top 10 offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Lee. And the ball's free, deep in his own territory.
Kick returners just have to do a better job knowing where they are on the field and what the situation is. That's a ball you got to let go through the end zone. That's a touchback. Instead, you're trying to be the hero, and now you've done yourself more harm than good. The offense starting terrible field position.
And I think he got back to the 2-yard line, but the defense was ready for the run. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Using his legs, it's Leach. And the defense expected the run, and they got it. No gain. He just gets it back to the 2. From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. And the Huskers will try to pin them back with the punt. He gets it away from his own end zone. Just needs a crack to get a return. They make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Illinois offense returns to the field. The early scripts have worked trying to add to this 14-7 lead. Brought down at the 20-yard line after ripping off the big play. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. From the red zone, looking for a man. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Cornhuskers! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick 6.
You always hear the old saying, tips lead to picks. Quarterbacks have got to be careful. You've got to be so accurate with the ball. If you're not, and a defender tips that thing up into the air, bad things generally happen. Pick 6. Doesn't get much worse than that.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw on first down. Pulls it in. It's Garrett. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Moving away from pressure. QB got it himself. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on first down. He misses his man. The accuracy just not what it needed to be on that play. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Under fire. Across the 25. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Illinois puts it in play from the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He makes the grab. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf. Can the D deny them on 2nd and goal? Might be calling a hot route. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Flushed out of the pocket. He pushes his way down to the 4 as they get closer and closer.
And because of the success this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take a...
And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Illinois!
Love the quick decision-making by the quarterback. It's not just who's the open guy and who am I throwing it to. It's also having that clock, David, in your head that says, if no one's open and I'm down near the red zone, I'm taking off now and I'm using my athleticism and I'm getting a score.
Yeah, you love the decision-making. I hate the defense. Why are we dropping back so far in the end zone? We got to keep eyes on this QB. We know he can take off. We know he can make plays. The field shrinks, man. You got to expect that's coming. Not very good defense.
And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
The Big 12 has become must-see TV, and fellas, today's clash is no different. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 4 over Kansas State. We'll circle back if anything changes in this interesting Big 12 matchup. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Huskers can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on 3rd. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains, they were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's 4th down. The Cornhuskers will send out the punt unit. He'll try to really get into this one. It'll go out of bounds, and we'll see where they mark it. It's going to be right around the 35. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They stuck the last drive in the end zone. They'll try to follow suit here. That's caught. It's Garrett. And he slips the first defender and picks up a handful of yards. The Fighting Illini with options here on 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Grab near the sticks. It's Garrett. Brought down at the 48 after a gain of 5. Here comes the offense on 1st down. Looking to throw on 1st down. Throws for the tight end. And they took a shot on that one but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long.
And that's okay. The offensive coordinator is not upset because, listen, quarterback decision-making, find your guys, find your matchups. He's made big plays already. He's already put up a game's worth of stats. Continue to find that guy. You'll have some misses, but he is your guy.
Illinois moving it quickly down the field. From the red zone, looking for a receiver. Touchdown, Fighting Illini. Snagged in the end zone to give them 6. That touchdown puts them up by at least 2 scores. Too early to say it's over? Probably, but boy, it's starting to feel that way.
It might not be over, but you're in trouble, and you better find some answers really, really quickly. This team is putting everything together, and right now you got nothing going. Come on, give me something.
The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game, so Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down?
And this guy has been a dominant force early in this game. We're still in the first half. He already has a sack. He gets a tackle for loss there. He's playing so well with his eyes right now. He's reading his keys, and he's letting his God-given ability put him in the backfield to make these plays.
And that did not work. Defense smelled that one out from the beginning.
The defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
On 3rd and long, a check down would be the last resort. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to avoid the loss. And the Huskers will line up to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. To the air on 1st down. Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. Or will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Finds his man. It's Garrett. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. It'll be incomplete. Tried to extend the play, but just couldn't find anybody open. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. They just keep firing. Just can't pull the trigger, and the quarterback is sacked at the 41. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Moving out to the right. He's going to take off. Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Tries to get it on the ground. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Illinois move the chains on the ground. Let's see if they run behind that big offensive line again. Quarterback adapting. The throw. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Bought a little time. Lets it go. Finds his man. It's Garrett. He'll be shoved out of bounds at the 35-yard line. Illinois picked up the 1st down. Now here they come again. Oh, they're after him. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. That's reeled in. It's Garrett. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down marker. Illinois now staring at a 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Caught and close to the marker. It's Garrett. Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Makes the grab, and he will score! Touchdown Illini! No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead.
And this is blowout city. This offense has been up and down the field. We've seen explosive plays. They scored again here right before halftime. I don't know, guys. I mean, can we do running clock in the 2nd half?
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver going in motion. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. quickly out to the tight end. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. The Huskers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Back to pass on second down. Good timing on the quick out. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Right on the money. They'll immediately call timeout.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
Fires on the run. Grabs it at the 25 in stride. He's got the sidelines going nuts as he gets it down to the 18-yard line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. Got his man. He breaks a tackle. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. And here on second down, they'll send out the field goal unit to try to get 3 before the break. Splits the uprights right down the middle.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
And it'll come out to the 25, no attempt at a return. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Looking to throw on first down. Makes the grab, it's Garrett. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Cornhuskers will boot it away to start the second half. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The Illinois offense returns to the field. As they get ready to start this third quarter, think how big the lead might be if they'd taken care of the ball.
Well, the game might be over, Reese, but if you're on defense right now, you've gotten a couple turnovers early, and you're saying, okay, we're going to need to keep this up. We got to stay aggressive for us to have a chance to win this game, but we believe we can do it.
Yeah, you've already done it, so of course you're going to believe it. Keep playing fast, keep playing physical, and then tell your offense, hey, we need a little help over here. Can you help us out and put some points on the board?
It's 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Sexton. Big play for this offense as they get it to the 32. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Gonna look downfield again. Can't make the connection. The pressure there caused the missed timing. They're dealing with a second and long. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Trying to make magic with his feet. They finally make the stop, and he shows why he is dangerous on the run, too, and he's got a first down. Illinois looking to pay things off on 1st and goal. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. 2nd and goal for this offense. Leaves it with the back. Touchdown, Illinois! And the stomping has commenced. Ready to try the point after. Precision blocking up front created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. And here comes the Nebraska offense back onto the field. They'll leave it with him. Oh, he's got some space. Continues to fight for yards. They get this sophomore on the ground, but he continues to make plays. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Runs through the tackle. Makes that one pay off, and they finally get him down at the 38. It'll be first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. From the gun. Give on the inside. Running with pace, changing speed, showing the moves. He's down to the 30. And the Huskers can really attack on this 2nd and short. One back in the backfield, he gets the carry. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down.
All right, nothing flashy there. He just did what it took to get the 1st down.
The Huskers have it with a 1st and 10. Motion from the wide receiver. Off play action on 1st down. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. He is a menace rushing the passer. Career sack number 20.
I mean, some people just have a knack for getting to the quarterback. What a great job throughout his career. Getting there, getting him down, getting pressures. He has been a quarterback's worst nightmare.
I was just going to say, David, you don't sleep well as a quarterback the night before you have to play against this guy because he is going to sack you. That is a guarantee. Death, taxes, and sacks for that guy.
On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. Couldn't find a man, just had to throw it away to avoid a negative play. Here comes the field goal unit as they'll try to get the 3. And after putting an earlier field goal up, they'll try it again, this time a 45-yarder. Between the uprights, it's good. There is a flag on the play. Now, if this is on the defense, it might not change that much. Offense has already made the long field goal. You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like that. That penalty's going to give the offense a 1st down. Man, oh man, those types of penalties just drive defensive coordinators crazy. Was 4th down, now got some room, headed to the goal line. Gets it all the way down to the 2-yard line. He was fighting for that end zone. The Cornhuskers back to the line on 1st down. Let's see if they keep leaning on this running game. Pushes ahead. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Great job by the defense that time, bowing up. You're on your own goal line, so you've got to be great against the run, and they forced that ball to go to the outside, use their speed to bring the ball carrier down.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the touchdown here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Huskers! Got to start cutting into this lead somewhere. Now the question, will they have enough time?
But that's step 1. You got to get that first score. You got to get back in the ball game and get some of that momentum back on your side. You still got more work to do, but step 1 accomplished.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Here we go. Looking to throw on 1st down. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And here's a fumble way behind the line. They recover their own fumble. Somehow, who knows how they got that thing back. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. That's the end of the period. It's Illinois with the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. Illinois runs the punt unit onto the field. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. The Cornhuskers ready to go back to work on offense. Weeks like this are tricky, but you have to respond better than they have, and I would expect they'll take a major hit in the rankings next week. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking to fire. Finds his tight end. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain. This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
This is my favorite time to be a defensive lineman, man. You get up big, late in the game, you know it's past. You're just teeing off on the quarterback. The defensive backs, they're bailing, playing those deep passes. It is...
Makes the grab, got the conversion, and still going. And you can see the offense just feeling itself. They've got it down to the 21. And the Huskers come to the line with a new set of downs. Wants to throw it. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds after the big gain, and they are in business, 1st and goal. The Huskers are moving quickly down the field. The snap sets up the throw. Safe completion on the screen. Touchdown, Nebraska! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And he makes the extra point. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. And the score comes on a 5-yard touchdown pass.
Nebraska, 31.
And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. Here comes the Illini offense back onto the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. With the catch, it's Garrett. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on 1st down. Bringing the heat. Quarterback gets the 1st down. And they're getting it rolling with that play to the 42-yard line. This offense is like running a perfection drill in practice against air. Chunk play after chunk play, and here they come again. Makes the catch. It's Garrett. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the 1st down, but a good gain on that play. Illinois can be aggressive here on 2nd and short. Here's a heat. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit. 3rd and short here from the 35. Might take a shot here if this is 4-down territory. Grab near the marker. It's Garrett. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Wants to throw on 1st down. Pressure coming. He's moving out of the pocket. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. The defense calls the timeout, their 2nd of the day, as they try to get their act together. The handoff keep working on that clock. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Going to work on 2nd down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. Hands it off. He's stopped for no gain again. Back-to-back runs, and they have nothing to show for it except facing a 3rd and long. Trying to pick up a 1st down.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and leading the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Clock stops. We have reached the 2-minute timeout, and this offense just a couple of minutes away from putting one in the win column. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. Just drives it between the uprights. And now the lead is even bigger. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big 12. Iowa State is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a close game. They're up by 4 over Kansas State.
He wants to start this drive with a pass.
We'll keep you updated as this one goes forward, as this could shake up the Big 12 race significantly.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Picked up some yardage with that completion, now second down. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Looking downfield on first down. Firing to the right, complete. They're now out across the 40, and he's out of bounds at the 42. Now on second down. Wants to go up top. Throws to the wideout. It's caught downfield. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Looking to throw on first down. Dances away to buy time. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down.
Nice job by this defense getting to the QB and getting him on the ground, creating the negative play. This offense must have seen something because they're right back on the ball, ready to snap it again.
IndyCar tempo as they head to the line for this third down play. Clock running. Fires deep toward the end zone. And good coverage there to knock it away and deny the score. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He'll take another shot here. Oh, he dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. Here's the pressure. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Illini just added to its workload after that last play. It's second and long. He's going to fire deep. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go. Now this offense facing a third and long from their own 30. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
It's so nice when you know it's third and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week, get your feet set at the sticks, understand that quarterback's got to be rushed, get him off of his spot. Nice execution by this defense.
Going for it all. Ball's incomplete, and that'll do it from here. They've reeled off 6 straight to start the season, undefeated, bowl